Hi, PerspectaWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Thursday, January 31st. A bitter cold morning here in the Mid-Atlantic region and throughout the northeastern part of the nation. Arctic air flooded the region late yesterday and last night following the passage of an active Arctic frontal system. Low temperatures this morning. I saw 1 degrees at Dulles Airport, western side of the D.C. metro region. In the Philly metro region, the Philly airport dropped down to about 5 or 6 degrees, but in Chester County, as low as -5 or even -10 degrees in some of the lower spots. Out by Marsh Creek, for example, there was a reading of -10 degrees this morning, and temperatures will struggle to climb through the teens today in much of the I-95 corridor region. This is a look at what's going on right now in terms of near record or record low temperatures. And in some cases, all-time record lows have been set this morning, and this extends all the way from Minnesota to the East Coast. First of all, in terms of all-time record lows, we have Moline, Illinois, at -33 degrees, their lowest temperature ever recorded. By the way, this map from coolweather.com, COOLWX.com. Another area right here, Rockford, Illinois, all-time record low, -29 degrees. And finally, up in Wisconsin, we have a place called Volk, Camp Douglas, Wisconsin, at -35 degrees. All-time record lows. This is, of course, at the last hour, and we'll see when the day is all said and done how many record low temperatures have been set in this Arctic outbreak. This is the bottom of the Arctic outbreak right now. The worst of it will be this morning in the Mid-Atlantic region, the Northeast. And milder weather is on the way. It looks like we'll step up in temperatures over the weekend, and then at least the first 3 or 4 days of next week will look quite mild indeed. It looks like we'll have a break in the cold in the Mid-Atlantic region, the Northeast U.S., basically through about next Thursday of next week. Beginning this weekend and continuing through about Thursday at the end of next week, looks like another cold shot arrives in the eastern U.S. Well, we have a weak system that could throw a bit of snow our way in the Mid-Atlantic region on Friday. I want to kind of go over the details of that right now. It does not look like much at all. It's a quick mover. Doesn't have all that much upper level support. Let's first start off by looking at the 6Z GFS 500 millibar pattern over the next 24 hours or so. And we'll try to follow this particular system. Here it is showing up here by early tonight. Relatively weak, and kind of to the north and west, that drives south and east, puts a little bit of energy in the upper part of the atmosphere, but again, not much to talk about here, and it's a rather quick mover here, out of here by tomorrow night. So there'll be limited moisture with this system and limited upper level support, so I don't expect much snow on Friday, perhaps a coating to an inch in some areas of the Mid-Atlantic region. Let's now move forward here. Basically, a zonal flow or even kind of a ridge starts to form in the middle part of the country associated with the milder conditions expected here in the Mid-Atlantic region. And we'll step up in temperatures, perhaps the 30s on Saturday, the 40s on Sundays, and then on Sunday, and then the 50s on Monday. And it stays mild, it looks like, in the Mid-Atlantic region right through about Thursday of next week. Well, let's now take a look at the surface forecast maps. These maps, by the way, from tropicaltidbits.com. It's bitter cold morning here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Again, many records are being set as we speak, as low as -5 or -10. Some of the suburbs along the I-95 corridor region. Well, plenty of sunshine today, and that'll help, certainly, and the winds will not be all that strong, certainly not as strong as they were during the frontal passage time earlier yesterday, midday afternoon hours on Wednesday. And here we go, a little bit of snow here breaking out later on tonight across the Ohio Valley, and that moves into the east. Again, just a bit of snow expected here. It's a quick mover, limited moisture, limited support in the upper part of the atmosphere. Should not be a big snow producer. That kind of moves on by, and then we start to turn milder. Looks like it'll get milder on Saturday. Probably up in the 30s, which will feel quite mild compared to what we're experiencing right now. And then perhaps the 40s by the time Sunday rolls around right here. Maybe in some areas 50 degrees, for example, the D.C. metro region. And then that southwest flow will kind of become increasingly moist early next week, and can be some showers at some point in time during the Monday and Tuesday time frame, and a better chance for rain comes on Wednesday. And then colder air looks like it does return by the end of next week. So a bitter cold day today in the Mid-Atlantic region, a bit of snow in parts of the Mid-Atlantic region on Friday, and then a milder trend begins this week, and it continues in earnest on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. For PerspectaWeather.com, I'm meteorologist